guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today, we're gonna go ahead and knock out one of the new missions that was released with the 7th anniversary here for the Legendary Vegeta event and the GT Legendary Goku event. So what we're doing here, this is the Planet NAMEK Saga mission for the Legendary Vegeta event. Now you would think that, oh, this is super easy, you know, you have full power Frieza, who everyone was, you know, has been sucking off as the best unit in the game for months. Obviously now, UI Goku, STR Vegito, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Namek Goku, Frieza are literal nothing compared to the new LRs, for sure, right? But for months and months, people have been, you know, going crazy about Frieza. Now, I like Frieza. I thought that there were good arguments for him even being above UI Goku, but he's not perfect Frieza, right? And, like, a run like this actually really does display that, in which Frieza is very geared offensively, in that Frieza is going to disintegrate this Vegeta very fast, as you guys can see, right? Because remember, Frieza's getting the extra damage against superclass enemies and the extra ki and stuff like that, right? Like, one thing is, it gets a lot easier for Frieza to knock out those 18 ki super attacks as we get deeper in the event, once he's built up his ki a little bit from his passive compared to earlier in the event. But one thing that could be a problem for Frieza is that Frieza, you know, does his 1 stack per turn on his 18 ki super attack for his defense. But if you miss the 18 ki, or if things just don't go your way, Frieza can really get smacked up, right? Like, I've seen a lot of people pretend as though he's some invincible defensive god, and that's just absolutely not the case, right? Like, this run actually took me a couple of tries. What's funny is I have Birder on here. Birder's a defensive stacker. The problem with this team is, again, Namek Goku and Frieza, they do so much damage that it is difficult to sort of have, like, stacking, like a bunch of stacking characters around, because you're not going to get to stack with them, right? It's kind of like the same thing with third form Frieza, right? Like, we rock that rotation of full power Frieza and third form Frieza, but full power Frieza is typically, like, incinerating the Vegeta so fast that third form Frieza is not getting a chance to build up either. Because remember, third form Frieza does have to do a number of attacks to build up his attack and defense, right? So we try and go through, you know, to the best that we can. I don't really care. Like, Frieza took 200k damage last turn. It doesn't really matter. I mean, that's type disadvantage. Brought the Vegeta and Goku LR. Now, the Planet NAMEK Saga category is honestly not the greatest, this team. It's just very, very top-heavy, right? You have the 3 ridiculously busted LRs at the top, in, you know, Frieza, Namek Goku, as well as the Exchange Goku and Vegeta. But beyond that, the NAMEK Saga, it's not really that crazy, right? Like, STR Namek Goku he would be so good for this. Like, I could have run him. Again, this took a few tries, maybe 3 or 4 or something like that. I was trying the Krillin and Vegeta exchange unit, which worked well. I just got caught against Evolution Blue Vegeta. Literally, nothing you can do. It happens, right? Evolution Blue Vegeta, again, sometimes he just catches you, and you can't really help that. The Krillin and Vegeta exchange, the thing that's good about them is once you exchange, you heal, and then that Vegeta stacks, right? And that Vegeta also works well with Namek Goku, the exchange Vegeta or Goku, either of them. You know, having, like, more Saiyans is good, because that's kind of the issue here, and that's why I'm running Tech Piccolo. Tech Piccolo is pretty bad in how they built him, but, like, we're able to sort of make it work on, like, this build, right? So the exchange, the Vegeta, right? The exchange Krillin into Vegeta. Again, that unit, he's not the worst, but it's you still have to do the exchange, right? Krillin is not the craziest. He does have the dodge, but Krillin can get slapped up pretty bad. And that Vegeta is good, but it's like those types of units don't work well with a lot of these other Frieza units on the team. Again, Frieza as the leader for this team honestly sucks. I hate Frieza as the leader of the Planet NAMEK. I don't want to run 2 Friezas on the team. The way Frieza's designed, I feel like he works much better. You bring one of him and you build the rotation around him and you're good to go, right? But again, the way it works where you have to have 2 freezes, I feel like really hurts the team. It does, right? It's like, because I'm doing these are no item runs. I'm not, yeah, if we're spamming items, yeah, sure, it works great. But guess what? You need items to really make that very effective and efficient, right? All right, so we're able to get the revive exchange. Again, I've found that with like LR Future Gohan and the Vegeta / Goku right here, it doesn't really seem too bad trying to go for it, right? I think it helps that you have really ultra powerful units on the team next to them, right? So a lot of bosses in the game will like super you and one-shot you. Piccolo will heal a lot right there. Yeah, the Rainbow Orb changing healing of Piccolo is pretty good. But you have a lot of bosses that would like one-shot you. And it's like full power Frieza definitely does have enough defense where it's difficult for him to be one-shotted, right? And it'll take you down to that low health, like Namek Goku full power Frieza. So that's where then you could combo that into the exchange. Now, the way this works, I actually don't really get, because this is bad, because Birder actually has 0, like he'll die, right? It's like I have got to get him in slot 1. We'll be able to potentially have him get some dodges off. Remember, Birder does stack defense. Again, Birder is a horrible pick for this. I just brought him once to try it out, and that happened to be the run that we got done, right? But Birder is terrible for this. I think the exchange Vegeta and Krillin would work much better. LR Gohan and Krillin potentially could work a lot better as well, because definitely you'd be able to get their transformation. Remember that Krillin and Gohan, it is a transformation where they switch their armor. We get to see this. This is like one of the rarest animations in the game right here. And of course, Goku is able to hang in there well. Goku eats a super attack right here and survives. It's very impressive. That was a good showing by Goku right there to tank that super attack. It really was. 300k type disadvantage at this point is really not that bad. So definitely impressive. By that LR exchange Vegeta and Goku to live. That unit is crazy. Like, I probably would have them as a top 10 unit in the game overall, I think, right now. Because, like, that's it. Like, if you look at this team, like, several of these characters, again, I would say I have borderline, like, top 10 in the game. I think Full Power Frieza, Namek Goku, Third Form Frieza, and the exchange Vegeta and Goku all have cases to be made. Third form Frieza, he's not gonna be on the level of, like, I don't know, like, I'm not putting him above, like, the LR Janemba, like, Yellow Coin LR, so, like, Broly and all those characters, like, Hidden God Goku, a lot of them are better. Yeah, so things are a little scary here. Vegeta has so little health that we'll be able to get some nice healing in with Piccolo, look at that. Very helpful right there. Piccolo's healing actually did come in clutch in this run so far. And then remember, Namek Goku, because he's stacking defense on his 12 key. That's why, if you guys notice, I'm always going for Goku's 12 key and never his 18 key. It's because we need him to stack defense. I'm not trying to get him to do a million, billion, zillion damage. I just want him stacking. So then we get to Evolution Blue Vegeta, and at this point, it's just like pray, right? Like, if Vegeta supered on this turn, I think we're dead. I don't think any character on this turn, maybe Full Power Frieza would live. I don't think so. I think if Vegeta supered on this turn, we die. I believe so, because Frieza is not able to build up his defense fast enough to be able to effectively just eat the final flash and then just be like, all right, I'm good, dude. Like, nah, he's not. Third Form Frieza would die to the final flash. And then, our boy Namek Goku right here also would die, I believe, to the final flash. Well, yeah, easily, because he's not stacking, nothing like that, right? Remember that Namek Goku is also better against an extreme class enemy, which is definitely a detriment to his kit, we will say that. All right, so we got this turn. This is good, because we should be able to live a super attack right here. I think I gamble with Namek Goku. I don't think Namek Goku would live a super attack if Vegeta supered first. Well, now we would. Yeah, okay. No, I played that well because look at the healing. I think we probably would die. Okay, if Vegeta had supered right there, I think we might have still died. But now that Namek Goku gets a couple more stacks in, I think we could now survive a super attack from Vegeta, I believe. Again, Vegeta, his final flash hits very hard. I think we're at the point where we would live. Piccolo could die from the final flash. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he doesn't. Let's see, how much does he take? That's not really too bad. Okay. All right, Piccolo. Okay. I mean, you know, type advantage helps, but 200k from the final flash, we'll take that. And then we make it to this turn. We have Frieza's active skill. GG, we won. There we go. Piccolo, dude. Look at Tech Piccolo. Dude, the Tech Piccolo defenders are gonna come out like, hey, see? Tech Piccolo actually was very helpful with his healing, though, for real. Like, if you guys noticed, Tech Piccolo healed hundreds of thousands of HP during this run, right? So there we go. There's Planet Namek Saga, no item, against the Legendary Vegeta event. Let me know what you guys think. We'll make sure to go ahead and collect the missions. I forgot to collect the mission reward for Bond and Master Disciple in the last video. So we'll go ahead and grab that right here. We got the 5 stones and 5 tickets per mission, which is nice, right? Bunch of rewards. So we'll go over all my builds for all the units. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.